Good morning to all. This is chapter 10 of mobile computing, messaging services, and this is the last chapter. In this chapter, we are going to discuss the following topics: short message service SMS, multimedia message service MMS, and multimedia transmission over wireless. It is a very small chapter. Next is your short message service SMS. Is a text messaging service component of most telephone, internet and mobile devices system, and it uses standardized communication protocols to enable mobile devices to exchange short text message, and intermediary service can facilitate a text to voice conversion to be sent to landlines. Next, SMS architecture. What are the SMS architecture? In the SMS architecture, this is the mobile station from where the original SMS is generated, and it enter into the GSM network area. IWMSC means Internet Networking MSC, right? Internet Networking MSC Mobile Switching Center. Then it moved to the short message sender area SMSC. Then it enter into the GSM network area, right? And the GSM network, there SMS GMSC, which is a gateway MSC, then MSC mobile switching center, then base station BSS, then enter into the another mobile station, right? That is the fast mobile. This is the destination mobile. This is a source mobile. This is a destination mobile. Next is that these are the process. At the beginning, if a user sends SMS to his friend, the SMS first delivered from the mobile station, which is known as originating mobile station, to SMSC short message service center via the base station system BSS, and then it catch up to the mobile station center MSC, and finally combine with Internet Networking MSC IWMSC. The use of short message service center to carry ahead the SMS message to the GSM network through a definite GSM MSC called the short message service gateway MSC. And the SMSC is allowed to link with several GSM network and to several SMGMSC in a GSM network. Next is your SMS protocol hierarchy. In the SMS network operated by GSM service provider, 4 layers of transport are used. One is your application layer, short message application layer SML, short message transfer layer SMTL, and the short message relay layer SMRL, and the connection management sublayer CMSUB. So these are the SMS protocol hierarchy. Next is there are 4 layers involved in the transmission of SMS. The short message application layer SML is present in the mobile terminal and the short message entity SME, and its purpose is to generate and interpret messages. Next, the short message transfer layer SMTL offers the SML a reliable service in order to transfer and receive short messages between MS and SSC, and it performs the coding and adds a timestamp of when the message was received by the server. Next is your short message relay layer SMRL. It allows the transfer message through different equipments using store and forward. And in GSM, 2 protocols are specified by this layer. Next is your short message relay protocol SMRP is used between the mobile terminal and the BMSC VLR. It manages the reference and addressing. Then is your mobile application protocol MAP. It is used between the BMSC and VLR and the SMS IWMC and the connection management CM. Next is your the MMS multimedia messaging service. This MMS stands for multimedia messaging service, and it is the standard way to send message from one device to another through a network. Generally in MMS you can send the multimedia data, and we can suggest from here that it is not only for sending text message, and we can also send multimedia like images, audio clips and video clips and many more things. And for example, if you type a text only message, it will deliver as an SMS, But if you include images and other media you want, then it will be delivered as an MMS and vice versa. So if your device is not capable of receiving MMS messaging, then it will be shown to you as a text message. So generally the MMS system is that multimedia message service through which you can send the video, audio, pictures and clips, video clips, many more things. And these are the modes of sending MMS. There are basically 6 modes which are as follows: sending message to an MMS mobile phone via an MMS mobile phone, sending message to a non-MMS mobile phone via an MMS mobile phone, and sending message to email box via an MMS mobile phone. Multimedia message can be sent, and the sending message to an MMS mobile phone via an email box, downloading multimedia message from the internet, and the sending message from an MMS mobile phone to personal e-albums. Next is what are the advantages? We can easily send and deliver MMS message, and the MMS message which were received, we can store them, and also we can forward message. Users are using these services as they are user friendly, right? So these services are interactive. Image, video and other media rich content allows for better branding. Next are what are the disadvantages? MMS service is not available on all mobile phones, so you cannot use these services in all the phones. And multimedia content has some resolution issues due to the varied display size of different phones. And as it is a service provided to us, but there are also extra charges associated with it, and if we have to use this service, we have to pay extra charges for this service. So next, another disadvantage here, users who have opted it into an MMS database don't necessarily have an MMS enabled phone. Sending bulk MMS message is often only available through a dedicated messaging platform rather than a network. So these are the disadvantages and advantages of MMS services. So thank you to all for this chapter. For chapter number 10 is over. So thank you to all. Thank you.